Hi everybody, welcome to Self-Love Live at 5, which is a series that I'm doing that's every single Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a personal life update because this past week has been a big deal for me, and talking about the theme of if you can do it, you can do it again. So this is for anyone that's been feeling off lately, like you're doing all right, but you're just feeling off and you're feeling the need to get back to when you were at your best. The moments that you felt like, okay, I feel like everything's aligned. I feel less stressed. I don't feel as irritated or uneasy about my life. So let's get into it. If you're watching the replay, let me know down below in the comments. Just hashtag replay and let me know what you resonate with this talk. Okay, so personal life update first. So some of you that have watched my lives before, hi Dina, know that I have been going through something very challenging with regards to my brother who overdosed, and he's been under medical care for almost 8 months now. So in the past 2 months, I haven't been able to see him. And before that, he was in a nursing home where I was seeing him every day. And I was having these healing sessions with him every day. And anyways, long story short, it was really hard for me to not be able to see him for these past 2 months. Basically, he left that nursing home. He had to be back at the hospital. And they had a rule where it was only 2 of the same people can visit him. And so that would be my parents. My parents saw him every day. And so I finally got to see him because they had found a long-term care nursing home for him, and they moved him, they transferred him on the day of, so this was last Wednesday, and I saw him just this last Thursday and Friday, and it was great, and then also not so great because I can see how he is. He wasn't the same when I was seeing him every day. And so I feel like his progress regressed because he wasn't getting up on wheelchair 3 times a day. We weren't working together, so I would have him like move his arms. I would always ask him if he could move his arms, his fingers, and just looking for some consciousness, like body consciousness, and there was movement. And so yeah, I just feel like we are starting all over again, kind of, and so it was great because now I get to see him again. However, because of the distance of so far away, I only get to see him a couple times a week just to save my energy, not to be drained from seeing him. And also, what was I going to say? And yeah, so distance, and then to also like save my energy as well. Does not do me any good seeing him and being burnt out and exhausted. So yeah, which I'm totally advocating for him being at home. And I know there's a whole thing with that. But anyways, I just wanted to share my personal life update so you know that I'm human and that I am going through, my own challenges as well. And of course, the self-love practices that I talk about. It is a must every single day because I know that I need as much space as possible to handle everything that's going on in my life. Okay, so with it, that ties into the theme that I've decided to do this talk on, which is if he's done it before, he can do it again. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with some of you, but if you've been feeling off, if you have felt at your best before, you can do it again. So I'm going to share some more personal things, how this all ties in as well. And then I will share with you what I just did for myself so that I can get back to having better days. Okay. So I've noticed, and I had to be really honest with myself of why I've been feeling off. Yes, my self-love practices are still there, but I've been feeling heavier. I've just been feeling kind of like when I'm at home, I just kind of want to like doze off. Be lazy, and not wanting to do anything. And of course, like if my body wants to rest, I'll let it rest. But then like I just know something's off. And I noticed that there has been a change in my morning routine. So my morning routines would be like, I wake up, I make a smoothie, I go stretch, and then I get on the bike. Like, this was really solid, especially after when I had COVID. And it served me really well, really effing well. And so lately there's been a shift where I will go to the coffee shop to create content with my partner. And I noticed that, okay, I'm still going to do my morning routine. It'll just be after when I create content. And creating content for me is when I get to be creative, express myself, create something that's meaningful, that's important. And that's fulfilling for me as well. And I've noticed that I haven't really felt, it doesn't feel as good as when I woke up, started my routine with the smoothie, stretch, and spin bike. So I have felt at my best, and I can do it again. If I have done it before, I can do it again with that theme again. So this is what I just did for myself, and this is what I would recommend for you to do, because it can feel so overwhelming and you want to pick up on all those good habits all together all at once. So my suggestion is, why don't we make it simple for ourselves so that we're setting ourselves up to win, where we're not having so much of a high expectation and we're meeting ourselves of where we're at. So I just did this for myself. What I recommend is to do a brain dump of everything that you were doing that worked for your day, that would create a great day for you. Okay, write it all out. So I'll share personally for me. I wrote down waking up, like starting off my day with a smoothie, stretching, and spin bike. And then also what I did was I wrote a to-do list the night before my day. And then also I would set my alarm just a little bit earlier from when I normally wake up to. So what I really mean by this is I noticed that when I was attempting to wake up earlier in my days, I noticed that I would like have these like big, like it's kind of like a huge goal. It was kind of like a stretch from what I normally wake up to. Like for an example, waking up at 9:30. Let's just say that used to be like my base, like waking up at 9:30. And so, but I would put my alarm at like 7 a.m. and I would always miss it because I would snooze, because my body's not used to naturally waking up that early. So of course I'm going to press snooze when it's going off at 7. So I'm like, okay, I need to meet me where I'm at, and I just need to see when I actually start naturally waking up, and then just set the alarm time around then so that I don't feel so tired when I first hear it, and then my habit will kick in of snoozing. Again, this is what works for me. For somebody else, it may not work that way. Like my partner, he needs the earlier time to like get him to wake up to the time that he wants to. Me, that I've learned and I've seen that it doesn't work for me. So I would set my alarm. So if my normal time that I tend to wake up is like 9:30, then I would do like 9:15. So when I hear it, I know that it's like, hold on, let me backtrack. I feel that it's not, like, I don't feel as sleepy. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't feel as sleepy. And then I would put my to-do list right next to me, so I'm reminded of what I just wrote down, what I get to do for my day to have a great day. So that I'm reminded of my to-do list instantly. So yeah, I had those set in place. So that's what I mean by setting the alarm just a little bit earlier from when you normally wake up. So that's meeting you where you're at. So after the brain dump, just give that spiel of explaining, is you pick one, okay? Pick one to really master, practice, so that you can slowly get back to where you were. So for me, what I am going to attempt to do to bring back, and when you look at your list, I recommend that you look at the one that doesn't feel like such a gap for you to do. Like when you look at it, you're like, yes, I know that I can definitely do that. And for me, let's see, you know what? It's going to be, oh my God, this is hard. I'm debating between the smoothie, stretch, spin, and then the setting the alarm. Because to do the smoothie, stretch, and spin, I will need to wake up, right? So I'm just debating between that. And for the sake of this live, I'm just going to pick what my gut is saying. My gut is saying, the alarm. The alarm. So yeah, I'm going to work on setting my alarm, Because right when I'm able to wake up and feeling good waking up because it's not too far away from the time that I normally wake up, I will be more motivated to do the smoothie stretch and spin session with myself. So there you go. So yeah, that's my talk for today. And I know that we experience so much in 24 hours. And that's why, you know, when I coach and when I coach myself, we need to make this shit more simpler than ever for us so that we can set ourselves up to win, because a lot of times we beat ourselves up more so than really celebrating our wins and giving ourselves that acknowledgement of a win. We tend to have high expectations. We tend to people please. We tend to not even put ourselves last. We don't put ourselves anywhere in our schedule. So if there's anything that you can do the brain dumping and really see what it is that you can start practicing to grow from there, and then building up, creating your great day. So there you go. That is my personal share, and personally how I've been feeling lately and what I'm going to be adjusting to get back to my best self. Okay. All right, everyone. If you would like to join me live ever, ask any questions, bring anything up, or conversate, connect, I'm here every Sunday at 5 p.m. And if you click on the links attached to this live, you will see what self-love opportunities are coming up. Okay? All right, everyone. I will see you later. Talk to you later. Bye.